Oh, my friend, you are here to visit Rabbi of Elohim today. Because of this Torah title, you have seen the title. You want Rabbi of Elohim to put interpretation to it for you. So what Torah title do we have? Yeah. Torah interpretation of another Shabbat that remain unmentioned and feit, humiliated. She came forwarded and said, from the day you created me until now, I am called Sabbath. You see the female that represent the Sabbath went to meet the king that is called Hashem, Elohim of Enzuhan. He stated, another Shabbat, however, remain unmentioned and feit humiliated. She came forward and said, Master of the universe, from the day you created me until now, I am called the Sabbath. And there is no day without a night. He told her, which is Hashem, Elohim of Enzohan, said to the Sabbath, that means the female aspect that knew, and says, my daughter, you are the Sabbath, and I have called you the Sabbath. But now I am adoring you with a more glorious crown. He then sent forth a proclamation starting and references my Satori, which is Vayekra. Vayekra is Hebrew language. Translated to English, it becomes Leviticus chapter 17, verse 30. And this is the Sabbath of the Eve of Sabbath, which is aware. Where Yahweh prevail? But who is this Sabbath that we are talking about? He replied, this is one that the Holy One, blessed be is, that his name is called Hashem Elohim of Enzoha, included together with her, saying, I am Hashem. Hi is the secret of Makut. Makut is Hebrew language. Translated of Makut to English, it becomes the present world we are living. In this secret of Eve, of Sabbath, Hashem is the secret of the happy. And by the word, I am Hashem, they were combined together. And I heard this from my father, who emphasized that the word et, symbolize the Sabbath limit. My Sabbato, in the plural, denotes the cycle and the square within, which are two, meaning there are two Sabbatot. According to these two, there are two Halloween prayer that we should recite. One start with Vashulu. Vashulu is Hebrew language. Translated to English, it becomes Bereshit. Chapter 2, verse 1 to 3. And the other is Kudish. The passage of Vashulu consists of 35 words. And in Kudish that we perform, there are also 35 words Collectively, they added up to 17 names, with which the only one, blessed be is, that his name is called Hashem Elohim of Enzoha, and the congregation of Israel adorn themselves. But when the rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of Enzoha, look into the teaching of Hashem Elohim of Enzoha, I concluded by saying, look, listen, and because this cycle, and the square, you are my Sabbato, they are both included in the word keep, as it is written. You shall keep, but the upper Sabbato is not included in keep, but only in remember. Because the supernal king, who is Bina, that comes from the 10 Sephiroth, is completed by remember. And this is why Bina is called the king, to whom peace belongs. As it is peace, is remember. And it's so there is no controversies about above. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? There are two Sabbato, and it is the duty of each and every human entities that represent as a human form of body to obey the two Sabbato and to offer a sacrifice, a burning offering that come from the side of holiness, because Hashem Elohim of Enzoha is holy. May the peace of Shabbat Shalom be with each and every one of you as you listen to the teaching of Hashem Elohim of Enzoha. My name remains the same Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of Enzoha. Shabbat Shalom.